Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Okay, we're looking here at the big picture, pulling back a little bit and looking at some of the big positive indicators on this Sunday, starting with this piece, ccn.com, Bullish Bitcoin on course for further gains after 110% year-to-date spike. We'll take a look at Bitcoinist.com, Binance and Coinbase traffic soar amid a 14-month high Bitcoin volume. However, on the flip side of things, Weiss Ratings has downgraded EOS due to centralization concerns. We'll talk a little bit about Litecoin again, which is performing pretty much above and beyond everything else in the top 10, top 20 range. And here on EthereumWorldNews.com, Litecoin could double against Bitcoin in coming months. We'll also provide you guys with an Altcoin Buzz IO tweet that puts things in perspective regarding the India ban to close things off today. But let's begin on altcoinbuzz.io with news about Tom Lee. So if Bitcoin hits 10K, according to Tom, it's going to make a run for $40,000. This is an article by Luke. Fundstrat Global Advisors co-founder Tom Lee suggests that if the Bitcoin price can capture enough momentum to reach $10,000, it's going to make a run for $40,000. Now, of course, Tom Lee has made a whole bunch of predictions in the last 2 years, as Luke points out, and many of them have proven to be completely wrong. Nevertheless, it is always interesting to hear what Lee has to say about Bitcoin. In a podcast with Binance CFO Wei Shu, Lee showed that he is still bullish despite the fact that Bitcoin recently slipped below $8,000. By the way, it is about $7,700 or so at the time of this recording. Lee stated that once Bitcoin regains the $10,000 level, it will be, quote, fast and furious to 20K. From there, once FOMO kicks in, historically the price will surge 200 to 400%. So specifically, Tom Lee said, quote, if Bitcoin somehow manages to get to $10,000, it's very likely going to make a run to $40,000 within 5 months. Furthermore, quote, every institution is going to realize, look at $10,000. It's likely going to go back to its all-time high, which is double. There are very few things that can double. So I think FOMO truly gets triggered once Bitcoin hits $10,000. And we've heard similar opinions before suggesting that really above the 10, maybe 12K range, there isn't historically that much resistance because, let's face it, Bitcoin didn't spend a whole lot of time in that range, above 12, especially above, let's call it 15,000 to be safe here. But I think there is some merit in this argument, and the next time we do reach those highs, it's going to be on the basis of a much more secure and well-formed foundation. So I could be inclined to agree with Tom in this case. He's not really putting down a specific date and attaching that to his prediction, but he's saying that, yeah, I think things are really going to take off the next time things do take off. Let us know what you think about that. Here on ccn.com, Bullish Bitcoin on course for further gains after 110% year-to-date spike. So while many technical analysts have warned against the strong possibility of a pullback occurring in the near term, which remains probable considering the 110% year-to-date gain of the dominant crypto asset, Bitcoin, of course, one trader says Bitcoin is much more bullish than it currently seems. As crypto asset technical analyst Josh Rager said in late May, Bitcoin had 8 30% plus pullbacks last market uptrend, but the average time between each pullback was 98 days. Bitcoin had a serious 26.3% pullback on May 17th, which means the next major retrace could be a couple of months away. While we can't base everything on one historical uptrend, we do know that pullbacks will come. But with institutions in the market now in battling for position, we may not see a major pullback at the level of 30% for a while, at least until July or August. And then according to another trader, Satoshi Flipper, the macro landscape of the crypto market is more positive than it seems. As such, a 30% pullback may not occur until Bitcoin surpasses key resistance levels in the months to come, emphasizing that Bitcoin was vulnerable at times to a downside movement but has held up well. The trader said, quote, last few days there have been moments when the Bitcoin looked like it wanted to shit the bed, but it's also been holding support levels well. I think Bitcoin is much more bullish than most traders with a bearish bias think. Either way, we'll be prepared for either direction it goes. And here on Bitcoinist.com, Binance and Coinbase traffic soar amid a 14-month high Bitcoin volume. So the quick rundown, Coinbase Bitcoin trading volume spiked in May of 2019 and trading volume continues to climb, especially in Latin America. May saw a surge in traffic to some key cryptocurrency exchanges as Bitcoin trading volumes on Binance and Coinbase hit an 11-month high. So according to data from SimilarWeb here, the cryptocurrency exchange Binance, which is one of the top 1,000 websites in the world, had over 42 million visits in May. And similarly, Coinbase, the largest US-based Bitcoin exchange, received over 35 million visits. So both doing quite well. Most importantly, money is flooding into the exchanges as many of these visits were materialized in trades for about $5.9 billion US dollars in May 2019. And it also looks like trading volume is continuing to climb in Latin America. Economic woes are pushing Bitcoin trading volumes, particularly across Latin America. Countries such as Chile, Colombia, Peru, Brazil, and Argentina show strong volume surges during the last few weeks, according to data provided by local Bitcoins. For more on that topic, you guys can read on ahead, but pretty good indicators to see these kinds of volume metrics really across the board. 14-month high, that's nothing to shake a stick at. However, with a little bit of perhaps more negative news here on altcoinbuzz.io, Weiss Ratings has downgraded EOS due to centralization concerns. Article here by Luke. The independent ratings agency Weiss Ratings is concerned about the centralized nature of EOS, one of the largest digital currencies in the market. Weiss Ratings, a private company which provides research and analysis for consumers and business professionals, sent out a tweet this week in which they showed their concerns about the centralized structure of EOS. The tweet from Weiss Ratings is the following: EOS downgrade. EOS has serious problems with centralization, and their event last week did anything to alleviate that. So we've severely downgraded its technology score. It's now up to ADA to launch a truly decentralized proof-of-stake blockchain. No pressure. Luke, of course, who is a big Cardano fan, writes, the new viewpoint about EOS is a drastic change in the company's outlook. Earlier this year, EOS received an A grade because Weiss saw the cryptocurrency as the biggest competitor to challenge Ethereum in an attempt to become the, quote, backbone of the new internet. But it seems now, as we just saw, the company is quite bullish on ADA, or at least confident in what they have to offer. Let us know your thoughts about this downgrade, whether you're a lover, a hater of EOS, and the same goes for Cardano, ADA. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Here, if you guys are still interested in the Litecoin halving event, you can check out this article on ethereumworldnews.com. We've talked a lot about this in the last few days, I'll say even the last few weeks, but if you just cannot get enough of your Litecoin halving information, we're under 2 months now from the Litecoin halving event. Check this out. Litecoin LTC could double against Bitcoin in the coming months. It has certainly been the best performer lately. And finally, let's end on this tweet here at altcoinbuzz.io. Make sure you're following, but just in case you're concerned about the Bitcoin crypto ban happening in India, well, if you are, here are a few existing or reversed bans in the country. PUBG, TikTok, 50 Shades of Grey, beef, kissing in public, of course, lingerie on mannequins, Maggie noodles, pornography, alcohol ads, and even Reddit and Telegram are being blocked. The point being here is that people find workarounds, right? You cannot ban everything on the internet, and even if you do, who cares? If it's not enforced and it's not something that you can realistically implement as a ban, people are going to find workarounds and they're going to make things function for them. If they want to use crypto, they're basically going to use crypto. That's the suggestion. So if you are an Indian member of the Altcoin Buzz Army, hey, let us know what the situation looks like for you. Either tweet, interact with us in the comments, or write to us and give us a little bit more of a lengthy description of what it is you're experiencing. In any event, everybody, that about covers the news for today. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media, and do be sure to check into our website for all the latest altcoinbuzz.io. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications. Have a great Sunday, everybody, a great tail end of your weekend, and of course, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.